At the Sexual Trauma and Abuse Care Center, our mission is simple but vital: to create a culture of consent by standing with survivors every step of the way. Our agency is moving forward with renewed commitment in healing, justice, and prevention. Whether it is offering them a safe space to tell their story, accompanying them to court, interviews with law enforcement, the hospital, or simply listening with compassion, we are here to make sure that no survivor walks alone. It is true that one of every 4 people you meet, one has been impacted by sexual assault. It's happening in our families, it's happening in our schools, it's happening to people that are walking around looking like they're very brave, but they're dealing with traumas that involve sexual assault and abuse. And as a community, we have to address that so we can go to the root cause of that.
We're celebrating 53 years of commitment to survivors and their families. And we've existed for this long because we're a necessity. I think our community recognizes the importance and the impact that we've had in Lawrence, Douglas, and Franklin County.
The people who are here are really here for the communities that we service.
Every year we provide advocacy services, support groups, and education for survivors. We also work in the community at bars and restaurants with our Safe Bar program, where we train workers to be positive bystander interventions in sexual violence situations. We have a 24/7 hotline where you can call, and our advocates can accompany you to police interviews, hospitals, court hearings, wherever you are at to support you.
I worked with a survivor, a young college student who was scared to go to the hospital after an assault. I met her at the hospital and stayed with her through the whole SANE exam. Afterwards, I connected her to counseling services at our center, and months later, she told me that my presence made her feel safe during one of the scariest nights of her life.
Another role that we play is to do prevention education.
We provide consent training, bystander intervention training, recognition response training to either elementary schools, middle schools, high schools, and all the way up to colleges in the counties around us.
Somebody in crisis does not need excuses. They need services. They need attention. They need you to say to them, "I've got you. We'll take care of it. We'll do this with you." The challenge in our job, though, is that we rely heavily on funding. We face challenges of whether or not we can meet the needs of our clients. The last thing I want to do is turn anybody back when they walk through our doors.
In fact, one of our support groups for survivors recently doubled in size. Participants say it's the only place they feel understood, but without reliable funding, these critical spaces for healing are at risk. That's why we turn to the community for support.
You can be the reason a survivor feels supported instead of isolated. You can ensure that prevention education continues in our schools, that bars across Lawrence are trained to protect patrons, and that no survivor must walk into a courtroom or a hospital alone.
Every which way you can contribute, you can play a part in supporting survivors in their journey to healing, because together we can serve survivors much better. I love when a survivor says things like, "I went everywhere I couldn't get help, but I came here and you guys were able to help me." That's what makes this job worth doing.